Welcome to Sign Home, where I share ideas and inspiration to help you create a beautiful and stylish home. Today, we'll explore vintage and luxe, easy ways to elevate your home and look expensive. Creating a home that feels both timeless and luxurious doesn't have to come with a high price tag. From thoughtful details like drapery, lighting, and greenery, to bigger choices in furniture and layout, by blending vintage charm with elegant touches, you can transform any space into a stylish sanctuary. A living room sets the tone for your entire home, and giving it a luxe vintage touch can instantly elevate its atmosphere. Think about incorporating elegant furniture pieces with classic curves, plush fabrics like velvet or linen, and a warm, neutral palette as the foundation. Adding a statement piece, such as a gilded mirror or an antique coffee table, creates a focal point that feels both timeless and refined. Pair these with cozy textures, like soft throws or patterned cushions, for balance, making the space inviting while still exuding sophistication. Nothing makes a space look more luxurious than the feeling of openness and order. Keeping your rooms decluttered is about more than just tidiness, it's about creating a sense of calm and refinement. Invest in stylish storage solutions like woven baskets, vintage trunks, or sleek cabinets that blend function with beauty. Keep surfaces clean by displaying only a few well-chosen accents, such as a ceramic vase or a framed artwork, to allow each piece to shine. The less cluttered your space feels, the more expensive and carefully designed it will appear. A small dining room doesn't need to feel cramped, it can be transformed into an intimate, luxe setting with the right touches. Start with a round table, which maximizes space while encouraging a sense of connection during meals. Choose chairs with slim yet elegant designs, preferably upholstered in neutral or jewel-tone fabrics for a rich look. To open the space visually, hang a large vintage mirror to reflect light and add depth. Finally, finish with a chic chandelier overhead to make even the tiniest dining room feel glamorous and inviting. Sometimes it's the smallest details that make the biggest difference when aiming for a luxe vintage style. Swapping out basic hardware for antique brass or gold-toned handles on drawers and cabinets instantly upgrades their look. Layering soft textiles, such as linen napkins, embroidered cushions, or a fringed throw, adds a touch of character and refinement. Even thoughtful choices like vintage-inspired photo frames, crystal candle holders, or ornate trays can make everyday moments feel special. These subtle details collectively create a home that looks carefully curated and expensive. Your bedroom should feel like a private sanctuary, and adding vintage luxe touches will make it a retreat you'll love to unwind in. Opt for a statement headboard, perhaps tufted or carved wood, as the centerpiece of the room. Layer the bed with rich, soft fabrics, think crisp white sheets, a velvet throw, and decorative pillows in muted tones. Complement this with bedside lamps that have warm, ambient lighting and vintage-style bases. Add a plush rug underfoot and a classic dresser with elegant handles to complete a look that is both calming and luxurious. Bringing plants into your home instantly enhances its atmosphere, making it feel fresh, vibrant, and effortlessly chic. Large leafy plants like fiddle-leaf figs or palms can anchor a space with bold elegance, while smaller plants in decorative pots add character to shelves or side tables. Choose planters in ceramic, brass, or textured clay to tie them into the vintage luxe theme. Beyond beauty, living plants also create a sense of tranquility and balance, softening the space and making even the most formal rooms feel more inviting. Curtains are more than just window coverings, they frame your space and set the mood. For a luxe vintage look, opt for floor-to-ceiling curtains in rich, flowing fabrics like velvet, silk, or linen blends. Stick to neutral tones or soft jewel shades that complement your overall palette. Hanging curtains higher than the window frame creates the illusion of taller ceilings, while pulling fabric slightly at the bottom adds an extra touch of drama. This simple upgrade can instantly make your home feel grand and sophisticated. A kitchen can feel luxurious without a complete renovation by focusing on charming vintage-inspired touches. Consider upgrading cabinet handles to brass or antique finishes and swapping basic light fixtures for pendant lamps with character. Add elegance with open shelves styled with glassware, ceramics, and neatly arranged jars for a curated display. Even small additions, like a patterned rug, vintage clock, or fresh flowers in a classic vase, can bring warmth and sophistication. With these details, your kitchen becomes not just functional but also a space of beauty and charm. Greenery has a remarkable way of softening interiors and enhancing their elegance, especially within a vintage-inspired design. Even a single leafy plant in the right spot, a corner, console, or dining table, can make a room feel alive and thoughtfully styled. Use greenery as an accent against neutral backdrops to create balance and freshness. For an extra luxe impression, place plants in decorative stands, brass pots, or woven baskets to elevate their presence. This simple addition transforms any room into a space that feels both natural and refined. Lighting can make or break the feel of a room, and arranging it thoughtfully is key to creating a luxe atmosphere. Start with layered lighting, a mix of ambient, task, and accent lights to set different moods. Chandeliers or pendant lights with vintage detailing add drama, while table lamps with warm-toned bulbs create cozy corners. Don't forget wall sconces or candlelight to add intimacy and depth. The goal is to create a glow that feels inviting and highlights the elegance of your decor, turning ordinary rooms into sophisticated spaces. A dining room designed with vintage luxe touches creates an unforgettable atmosphere for every meal. Choose a sturdy wooden table with a timeless design, paired with upholstered chairs that bring both comfort and elegance. Dress the table with linen runners, fine glassware, and a simple floral centerpiece for a refined yet approachable look. Add a dramatic chandelier or candle-style lighting above the table to set the mood. By combining comfort with sophistication, your dining room becomes a space that feels intimate, welcoming, and undeniably luxurious. Art has the power to transform blank walls into captivating focal points, and choosing vintage-inspired pieces can instantly add sophistication. Think botanical prints, antique maps, or black and white photography framed in gold, wood, or ornate designs. Even a gallery wall of smaller vintage-style frames creates an upscale, curated feel. By mixing old-world charm with a modern arrangement, your walls tell a story of timeless taste, giving your home the richness of a carefully styled interior. A rug does more than protect your floors, it anchors the room and sets the tone for the entire space. To achieve a luxe vintage vibe, opt for Persian, Oriental, or faded patterned rugs that add warmth and depth. Layering rugs, such as placing a smaller antique rug over a neutral jute base, can also create visual interest and dimension. The softness underfoot paired with the intricate patterns above instantly elevates the room, making it feel polished and expensive without needing a full makeover. Mirrors not only make spaces appear larger but also reflect light beautifully, enhancing the sense of luxury. For a vintage luxe look, choose mirrors with gilded, carved, or distressed wooden frames that act as artwork in themselves. A large statement mirror above a console table or fireplace instantly draws attention, while smaller ornate mirrors clustered together create a chic gallery effect. Beyond functionality, mirrors add layers of depth and charm, making your home appear brighter, more spacious, and more refined. Even the everyday act of dining can feel luxurious with the right tableware. Vintage-inspired plates, cut crystal glasses, and gold-edged cutlery instantly elevate the experience, whether for guests or your own enjoyment. Displaying a few serving pieces, such as a silver tray or ceramic pitcher, on open shelves or countertops can also double as decor. These thoughtful touches make even casual meals feel like special occasions, embodying the essence of vintage luxe living, elevating the ordinary into the extraordinary. Thank you for joining here at Sign Home, where we believe great design isn't about trends, it's about telling your story through the spaces you live in. If you found something inspiring today, give this video a thumbs up, and see you in the next videos.